Well, there you are. This is Mopsie. We're going to do a little grooming tutorial. I got a great email today from a friend, a fiber friend, that I've traded fiber bunnies with. She also has bought one of my rabbits, so she has a couple of my bunnies now, my Angoras. And she had some great questions. So we're going to do a grooming video today. This is Miss Mopsie. She is a French and English Angora. She is about 2 years old, and she's a little spicy right now. You can see it on that little Mopsie face, full of it. Little saucy jalapeno. She's just feeling springtime. She's feeling kind of like hormonal. She wants to have babies, but she's not going to. And Angoras need to be groomed. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite Angora tips, and I'm hoping that she's going to be kind of spicy, and I'll show you how I handle a spicy bun. First of all, I like to do my groomins right here on the sofa. You can do your grooming anywhere. People like to put them on a table or something, but I like to start with, I have a couple of tools, so I'm just going to show you my tools real quick. Slicker brush. Everybody needs a slicker brush. This is an old one, an oldie but a goodie. It's like a cat slicker brush. Very soft bristle. You can also use a baby slicker brush. I use this on my baby Angoras when they're first learning that they love grooming. Because they do. Grooming is wonderful. It's a good bonding time for both you and your Angora. Next we have metal combs. Any kind. Long tooth, short tooth, metal combs. You need them. I've got them. And then for trimming nails, this is a cat nail trimmer. Works on bunnies. This is a bunny nail trimmer. Obviously works on bunnies. This is a human nail trimmer. Also works on bunnies. You can use anything as long as your bunny trusts you. Okay, so Miss Mopsie here gets a lot in her face because she has those facial furnishings. Her little ear tassels, which I love to keep fluffy. So first I like to get her used to grooming by doing a little bit of the face with the slicker brush. I like to pull the fluff one way, brush it, and then brush it the other way. A little bit at a time. It's like you're pulling little layers. Now Mopsie is growing out her fluff right now. There's a little foot down here. See how I pull up and then I brush down, and then I start working my way gently up in little layers. She's being very good right now, actually. Mopsie, you're usually a spicy little thing. So we got her little face here. Yes, such a good girl. And we have to get her ears, so I like to just pick those up. Brush that little tassel. You can do it the other way, brush the tassel down. You have to part the ears and brush in between. We always get little something in there. Good girl, Mops. Being so good today. What have I done to deserve this? I swear, she was a little spicy this morning. I gave her her morning treat and she growled at me. That's a nice howdy doody. Alright, so we're just going around like a little arch. Like 495 goes around Boston. It's just a little arch from one side to the other behind the ears. And I'm holding her little ears here. She loves it. Alright, now that we're done, always giving nice pets and good affirmations, because I want my bunnies to love being groomed. So, Mopsie, you're being such a good girl, honey. You're being so awesome. Let's take a look at these little eyes and cheeks. Let's get up in here. Oh, there's a little spiciness. That's my cheek. I already got her little foot there, but I'm going to try to get her little dewlap here. It's the big fluffy part on the chest of the female. That's where I like to move on to a comb. Still doing where I pull it up with my hand and then I comb it down. Oh, good girl. Now the combs, if you start feeling resistance like this, you don't want to just rip through it. That would hurt you, wouldn't it? I hold the comb really loosely at the end and I just back off and I do a little bit at a time until it starts to come out. Look at that. Oh, lovely. See how it's coming out? And this is a point where she's starting to get a little sensitive about the brush, so I'm going to switch to just gently pulling that out. A gentle plucking. You've heard that you can pluck your Angora. You can, but do it gently and do it when they love it. Yeah, that's a good girl. All right, I'm going to take that fluff. Already collected a nice little bit. I'm just going to set it to the side. The end of my groomin. I have some good fiber that I've collected, and I put it in gallon Ziploc bags. That's how I store it until I spin it. All right, so now I'm just going to use my comb and brush up along this whole side of her body. Brushing up, trying to get to the bell, which she has cleaned for us. Sometimes your female rabbit will do this in the spring. She'll say it's time to have a nest, and she'll pull out all her fluff. So Mopsie was doing that this morning. Side note about that fluff. Let me just show you what it looks like. Yeah, she pulled all of this, okay? It has some hay in it. I'm just going to pull that hay out, and I'm still going to spin it. There's nothing wrong with this. If it's in somewhat good order, you can just spin it. Just say thank you for plucking your own fiber. Look at you, you industrious little fiber bun. All right, these little back feet. Always a tricky spot, right? Everybody talks about the back feet being the hard one. You take off this good fiber. You might get some mats on the back feet. That's okay. I'm going to use my long tooth comb to first just kind of pull out the fiber. Oh, good girl. Pulling it up and then combing it down. You know what she needs? A slicker brush. Let's go back to our slicker. Little bit at a time. Let's get that foot. Good job, Mops. You're being so good. Let's brush it up. Oh, feels better already. And let's do it again. It's like rinse and repeat. Start at the bottom. Brush your way in little layers, very gently, like a little whisper. I feel like Bob Ross. You don't want to actually like rip the fiber out. You just want it to whisper. There we go. A little bit at a time. Makes the bunny love the groomin'. Sometimes she'll do cute little things like kick a little foot out like this. Good. Give me a new angle to work with. What a good girl. Oh, they tend to get mats on their little feet. And that happens because it's like the hardest spot. She's kicking her little foot out. That's so cute. What a good girl. All right. What a good Mopsie muffin. Very good. Oh, the little armpits. Always have little goodies for us. So this is her. It's like, what am I looking at? Face, front paw, armpit, right here. Always some little goodies in the armpit. So I will take the comb and just comb up gently. And then comb down gently. You are just being a little gem today, Mops. Do you know that people are going to watch this? You're usually so feisty. Oh, she's making a fool out of me. They're like, this is not a feisty Angora. This is a very good, docile Angora who loves her groomins. What a good one. Yeah, those little feet. Very fluffy. There. Another way to get the feet. And Martha had some great questions about this. Can you flip over your Angora? Yes, you can. You have to handle your Angora. They have to work with you. You have to work with them. And you have to work with what works for both of you. So they have to be handleable. That's just the name of the game. They know that. That's why you groom them from pretty much like month 1. You start handling them and day 1, and then you start grooming when they're real young because they need it, and it's so good and healthy for them, and it's so good in bonding for you. So one of the ways that you can get your belly fur on your bunny is start with this. I'm just cradling her little paws. Look at her cute little paws. Oh, they're so cute, Mopsie Muffin. She looks ridiculously cute in this video. She is hamming it up today. Her color is frosted pearl, ladies and gentlemen. She looks white Oh, look at those ears, a little tinge of color. Frosted pearl. Oh, it's so lovely. Okay, I'm lifting. Look at how I'm gently lifting the bunny. Oh, I don't want to move my camera too much. We had it just perfect. I'll put my legs down. All right, see, I'm holding her little front feet. I'm holding her back feet. The first way that I start training my rabbits to go upside down is like this. I have gone from just holding those front paws to lifting up, which actually, honestly, see how I work with the bunny? I tucked her in with my between my little legs here. My little legs. I tucked her little feet in between my legs. I can access her belly this way. And right now her belly is naked because she went to town pulling all her furs. She thought she was having babies. She's not. But because it's like this, I'm not going to really touch her bell with the slicker brush. I don't want to scratch her little skin. What I will do is I'll gently take the wire comb and just do a little bit of combing just to show you how I groom the bell. Go down the bell gently, being gentle. You're being such a good girl. And as you go down, you want to gently work your way up. And as you work your way up, you can move your hand gently up until you are literally just cradling those little feet and that little face. That's all I'm holding up here is feet and face. And I'm getting those little pits from a different angle, her little armpits. Good girl. Okay. Good. See, I'm kind of working with her. She wants to bulk a little bit. I listen, I hear her, and I move, and we make her comfortable. So far we have collected this much beautiful fiber, not a lot, because she's not really blowing out her coat right now. I'm just going to take a second and remove it from my brushes and my comb. Let's see. Now, while we've got her in this position here, what is that? Okay, we got it. Since we've got her in this position here, I'm going to show you how we also go to the back and we don't hurt their little spine. That was a nice little transition. Oops, let me just get my little covering here. Very smooth. And I can do it again. From here, holding those front feet, holding the back feet, cradle the bun. Oh, a good little bun. She's being cradled. She's very well supported. From here, kind of use my legs to hold her secure. I'm also holding her secure with this elbow, where I can go up and hold her little front feet. And I can expose her belly. Good girl. I can brush the belly furthest way. Gentle, gentle brush, brush. You can also brush the feet this way. This is a great way to brush your Angora feet because you're following the direction of the fur. Yeah. And I don't know, they get used to it young and they just kind of like it. Good girl, Mops. What a good little bunny. If they're too springy, like she's being a little springy, I can kind of grab it in my knees. There we go. Get a bit more leverage when I'm doing my grooming. What a good girl. Now while we're on this topic of feet, we've got nails to do. Your bunny has nails. They need to be trimmed. It's just a fact of life. So we've got to do it. They grow pretty quickly. They have 4 on each back foot and 5 on each front foot. We checked the bun. She's still doing awesome. What a good little... so cute. Oh, so cute, Mops. All right, you're being so good for this. All right, I'm going to tuck her back in my little corner arm here. Tucked her in the corner, right here, tucked in. Nice. Not too tight. Secure. Let's start with this one here. Expose the little feet. Let's use, why not? I've got everything here. Let's use bunny ones. Oh, good girl. I hold the little nail. I clip where the quick does not bleed. I have hit the quick before. It bleeds like a banshee, so we don't do that. If you do it, it happens. Learn from it. Whenever you make a mistake, learn from it. Especially with grooming and bunnies. I've made plenty of mistakes, but I learned from them. It's good. It's good training. And also, I always feel kind of like if you're learning something new and you're trying really hard, you're gonna make a few mistakes because you're challenging yourself. So good job. Learn from it. Good. What a good girl. Absolutely beautiful nails. Could I do that again a little bit more? Just a little bit while I'm down here. She's being so good. I'm going to take a comb and I'm just going to comb backwards. Oh, that makes her spicy. Oh, she doesn't like that one. Oh my goodness. Comb backwards on her little feet. She's got some little mats down here. So I'm just going to gently open them up with a little gentle comb and oh, good girl, honey bunny. I know, I'll use just the, oh, good girl. See, she wants to get away. But you know what? We're grooming right now. So you just bring her right back. Bring her right back and do gentle what you were doing. Do it a little more gentle. Good. I'm going to do a little plucking because these little mats are ready to come out of her little foot and she needs them to come out. So we're just going to gently pluck on this little foot while I hold her little toes so I have a little bit of leverage. What a good girl. Oh, very good, Mama Mopsie. Yep, you try to get away. But you know what? I'm holding you secure. So that's how you can hold your bunnies. Work with them a little bit on their back. If they're not used to it, if they start to struggle, you like to stop on a positive note. So I'm just going to finish touching her little feet. I've already trimmed the nails. She did a great job back here. I'm going to move on to her front feet. So I'm going to put her back in this warm little, oh, I'm holding you so secure. I don't know why I have this in my hand, but I did. That happened. Let's check those front feet. The hardest one for me is that little tiny, like thumb dew claw. That one is just real hard to see. It's so small. Here we go. We got it. Oh, she's being such a good one. Yeah, you're being very good. You're almost done. I like to kind of finish up on their nails. So by then they're kind of tired. They're like, all right, just do it. And then I know I'm going back. Good girl. Oh, that's good. And one more. You're so good today, honeys. Oh my goodness. Rule with their bunnies is to keep them fat and sassy. Every day I like to treat my buns. Either by coming out and hopping around, having a little bit of dried fruit, no sugar of course. There. We'll just get those little tiny mats that we can see right there. Oh, so good. And then we'll flip her over. There. And we'll finish up on this side with just some gentle groomins. Here, I'll use your slicker brush. Just to kind of finish everything up on a really nice, positive note. She loves her slicker brush. See that little tail? Oh. What a cute little tail, Mopsie. Another place to check for mats is the tail. So I always have access to their little tail. I also like to kind of clip it, not the tail, but the fluff. So when they blow out their coat and they're like really short and almost naked looking, I'll take scissors and I'll just kind of trim the top inch of their tail. And it just makes them look so cute and round. And it also kind of to me signifies that they're done blowing out that coat and they need 3 more months until the next one. This is her little backside. I'm just brushing up. And as you can see, they like to have their backside brushed. It feels really good. It's a place that is hard for them to access. Oh, it's such a good girl. And I also pull the tail down. Down. Oh, good girl. And I get that little spot right above the tail. Real good, because that's where they like to hide all the fiber when they're blowing out their coat. That's where you use your long tooth comb to really like go backwards and get some of that fiber. You can also run your hand down the bunny. See if you get fiber that way. There. We're all done, Mopsie Muffin. When you're all done, me just tell the bunny what a good bunny they are. They did such a good job. We like to keep it short and sweet, and we also like to finish by doing the same little routine. So when she's done with her grooming, I'm going to walk her over to the mirror. She's going to admire herself. I'm going to tell her how beautiful she is, and then she gets to go back in her house and she gets fresh hay. What a good girl, Mopsie. Thanks so much for watching, Martha. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for your questions. It was wonderful to hear from you. We love you. Bye.